It's time for another episode of Love Island, people. We're on day 7 of season 3, bottomless brunch. It's the morning after the big recoupling, and it's still got the whole villa talking. So apparently I'm not the only one. Someone commented on my last video, and I was seeing on people on the Fusebox Instagram that people who wanted Thai but were also interested in women, Yasmin was picking them regardless of whether they changed their mind or not. Like at the end of the part where you're in the jacuzzi with Yasmin, I at least hinted that, hey, not interested that much, keeping my options open, whatever. And for some reason mine glitched and said that no, AJ's the one for me, even though I've never been interested in AJ. But whatever. Moving on. She ended up picking me even though I had decided I wanted Thai. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to start over or anything. I want to just play through it and see what happens, see if I can get Thai. Or maybe new people will come in. Who knows? This season hasn't been very dramatic. Maybe they're holding off. They're just waiting until we're just like at the point where we need the drama. And maybe we're going to get some new people and it's going to get spicier. I don't know. Camilo argued with Yasmin over me. That's kind of dramatic. But I don't know, we need some more. I think at this point, my big complaint right now, and I know it's like hard to make the app do that. I don't know anything about coding or whatever, but it's like if you express that you're interested in women, it like forces you to be interested in women. It's not like like it's bisexual friendly, but not really if you talk to a woman. That's what I'm feeling right now. So, anywho. And also, like, I want them, and I know this would be way harder to do. They would have to basically rewrite the entire story over again. But I think it would be fun to have male characters. Like, you can have male main characters. I would love to just for fun go play as a dude. Anyway. Moving on. Can you stand the heat? Is there going to be heat or not? And while this is loading, just in case anybody was wondering, I use the Samsung Dex app to record, which is why I have a mouse and I'm using a computer to play the game so I can record on one thing, just in case people are wondering. Welcome back to Love Island, where there's one thing on everyone's lips. Aliens? What? No! Last night's recoupling. The girl I want to couple up with is Josabrean. It wasn't all sunshine and roses. Josabrean overheard an argument between Camilo and Yasmin. I love a good love triangle, don't you? It's all change on the villa train. And we're going full steam ahead. Coming up. It's all in the wrist. Thanks for that, Camilo. And mystery is afoot. It's the shiny demon. That was just a story, Eladine, wasn't it? It's the morning after yesterday's recoupling. Josabrean is all snuggled up in bed. You wake slowly. A light breeze is playing over your skin. Hey, who stole the duvet? When you peek over the edge of your bed, your duvet is folded neatly on the floor. How did it get there? Someone's folded it up. Good thing it's so warm in here. Yasmin stirs and murmurs. She blinks herself awake and gives you a sleepy smile. Her dark gaze is cool and collected. Good morning. It sounded like you slept well. Does that mean I snore? How does it sound like you slept well? Whatever. The others will be getting up soon, but maybe I could take a little more time in bed with Yasmin. Let's just get straight up. I'm starting to get cold without the duvet. Okay. Let me get you a cup of tea. Yasmin bounces up and wanders toward the kitchen. You stretch luxuriously. Now this is good. I could get used to being waited on by the wrong person. From the bathroom, you hear a yelp. Where are my pajamas? The shower is still running when you investigate. Seb opens the bathroom door a crack. His hair is dripping wet. Seb, are you... Seb looks down and winces. I could have sworn I brought my pajamas in. And the towels are over by the beds. I had a song in my head. Must have got distracted. Typical. Seb sighs and shakes his head. Josabrean, you've got to help me. Can you grab a towel? You spot a stack of fresh towels. Seb wants me to get him a towel. Tell me a secret and I'll get a towel. Does this mean he has a secret to tell? 'Cause let's go for it. You nip across the bedroom and pick up a towel. That's the one. Can you... Or maybe I should make you work for it. Tell me a secret and I'll bring it over. Seb sighs. You're a sneaky soul, Josabrean. I respect that. Alright, I saw Nikki giving Eladine a foot massage yesterday. And you know what that means. Oh, I know what that means. Toe sucking. He was being nice? They're basically married. You don't give a foot rub unless you really like them. Trust me, I know. He has a lot of opinions about foot massages. Seb holds out his hand. I kept my end of the deal, now you. You bring the towel over to Seb, who takes it with a suspicious expression. He turns towards the bathroom. Hey Seb, don't forget these. He chucks Seb's trunks to him. You had these the whole time? Maybe. Seb grunts, grabs the trunks, and then ducks into the bathroom. Soon you can hear the drone of the hairdryer. He'll be in there a while. You don't just wake up with hair like his. A messy bun? What do you need a blow dryer for to put your hair in a messy bun? Maybe I can get some tips from him later. You spot AJ jogging over from the gym. Her cheeks are a bit pink and her hair's ruffled. She's carrying a bundle of clothes. I was doing some stretches outside, and I found these out on the lawn. Those are Seb's PJs. How did they get all the way out there? The rest of the islanders are starting to move. Yasmin brings you a hot cup of tea just the way you like it. We have never discussed tea. How does she know how I like my tea? Enjoy. You sip the tea, enjoying the warmth spreading through your body. What's going on? I found these folded up by the daybeds. She waves the PJs as evidence. Everyone looks at the shower door. That's well weird. Maybe it's aliens? There's no evidence of life existing outside Earth, even on those moons with ice on. My game just completely closed. I don't know if it crashed or what, but Did you see that? You guys saw that, right? Like, it's just gone. Hopefully, I don't have to replay the whole thing over again. Not that I was that far into it, but that's annoying. I don't want to be one of the people that has crashing issues. Which, speaking of, there are so many people on the Fusebox Instagram that are talking about their game crashing. I was getting that issue where it would retry every time I tried to open it, but it would open up on the second retry. It says continue playing as if I was already playing it, so let's see what happens. It's taking a while to load. And I'm back in the bedroom. It's not that far off. We're talking about Seb's hair. Let's see. Genevieve doesn't think aliens are real. Wait, why would aliens want Seb's PJs? An alien wouldn't travel all that way, if they even existed, just to steal Seb's PJs. Can you imagine how bad the jet lag would be? But Mikey points at Seb's PJs. These are Seb's, right? What if he was abducted and they only left his clothes? What if he was replaced by someone else? Something else? Did Seb seem like he'd been replaced? Maybe Mikey's been replaced. You seem to know an awful lot about this situation, Mikey. What if you're the one in disguise? How would we know? Everyone looks at the bathroom door. There's a shuffling sound from behind it. The door creaks open. Steam billows out. A shape emerges. Why is everyone staring at me? No, wait, we've got it all wrong. It's the shiny demon. I dreamt about it last night. You what? Eladine thinks the shiny demon has come to the villa. Say something brave. You put on a serious expression and strike your most heroic pose. Never fear, Eladine. I will protect you. Eladine's eyes widen with confusion, but AJ catches on. Aw, Josabrean, you're a knight in shining armor. We're true of heart and spirit. Together, we can conquer anything. Or maybe I just ate too much cheese yesterday. Dairy gives me weird dreams after all. What's this about cheese? Nikki emerges from the bed, yawning. I'm starved. Camilla. Wait, you know how you're a cooking legend? He puts on puppy eyes. I see where this is going. You couldn't make us a bit of breakfast, could you? Your food looked great on the telly. I'd love to try it for myself. Go on. Yeah, those empanadas looked incredible. Go on, babe. You're well tasty. You're tasty? I'll see what you did there. Your food's well tasty. You meant it. You meant it. Since you asked so nicely, I am a legend at whisking. It's all in the wrist. Had a lot of practice? Wouldn't you like to know? Josabrean, wanna help? I could do with a snack. And some breakfast too. Now I'm not with Camillo, this is my chance to have some real quality time with him, without anyone interrupting. So now I'm confused, because I wanted to get Ty, but they're giving me this choice to go flirt with Camillo again? Or I could just go and see what happens and not flirt with him. Hopefully I will be given the option. Let's just do it. Why not? The whole thing's a little weird right now, so let's just go for it. Help Camillo in the kitchen. You follow Camillo into the kitchen where he confidently pours flour and sugar into a bowl. He passes you the bowl and then starts heating up a pan. We've got pancakes on the menu today. You slowly add milk to the bowl, then get whisking. Keep up the speed. Camillo thinks he's an expert in the kitchen. Who invented the word whisk? Camillo looks thoughtful as you whisk the batter. The geezer who invented the pancake? Of course, Lord Whisk. That makes sense. Was the guy who invented pancakes really called Lord Whisk? Why not? All done. Once the batter's ready, he pours a little bit into the sizzling pan. So how did it go with Yasmin? We didn't do anything. Oh, I wasn't asking that. Not gonna lie, I'm well into Iona. Alright. Did you know she's technically in the Mile High Club? Technically? They were taxiing down the runway, so more like 10-meter high club. Anyway, it'd be nice if you got a good thing going with Yasmin too. This is the glitch that other people were talking about happening if they were interested in Camillo, ended up with Yasmin. For some reason, Camillo, even though he fought with Yasmin over you, or Ty, he acts like he's into Iona and it's no big deal that he fought last night. Like, he literally fights over you, and then in the morning, no big deal. Not that I'm bothered because I want to go get Ty. It's just, it's all kinds of messed up, but we're going to keep going. Right now, let's enjoy these legendary pancakes. The tester pancake starts to sizzle, but Camillo flips it expertly. You survey the fruits on the counter. What filling will be the tastiest? None. I do not put fruit in bread-like things. If you put fruit in cake, I will not eat it. If you put fruit in pancakes, I will not eat it. Nothing. None of these. This is awful. This is ruining pancakes for me. But I guess we'll say strawberries because that feels like the least offensive to me at the moment. You chop the strawberries into bite-sized chunks. Camillo hums a cheery tune as he tosses another pancake and slides it onto a plate. These are great, but they're not my tia's pancakes. Your tia? My auntie. She makes them with plain honey. They're the best. As he finishes building a tall stack of pancakes, you spot icing sugar on his cheek. Icing sugar? Icing? Why does he have icing sugar? That sugar on his face is distracting. Wipe it off? Is that flirty? Camillo gives you a grateful grin. Ooh, personal grooming. I like it. Together, you bring out the pancakes. I would happily eat any of Camillo's pancakes, even the tester one. Seriously, no one brought me any breakfast today. Should I be worried? Everyone cheers as you bring out the glorious pancakes. Thank you. Thank you. I could not have done it without my fantastic assistant. Camillo thinks I was a great assistant. I hope they're good. These look stunning. There's a shuffle while the islanders grab plates and pancakes. You want to sit here, Josabrean? As you consider, Camillo meets your eye and smiles. Ty? I'm gonna chill by myself. You lounge on your daybed with your plate, listening to the others chat. Nikki brings Elodine a cup of coffee and perches on the edge of her daybed to talk. Ty and Sierran are playfully arm wrestling. Sierran's in the lead. Really? So far. All is peaceful. Around the daybeds, everything falls silent as the islanders tuck in. It's rare that everyone's this quiet. Let me get the dishes. I can do it, mate. Don't worry about it. That's not fair. You did a load of work making breakfast. Alright, I'll supervise. While you relax and enjoy the sun, Genevieve comes to recline on the daybed next to you. Alright, Josabrean? Harry's funny once you get to know him. Things changed a lot last night. What's going on with Camillo? Genevieve's asking how I feel about the recoupling. I'm into Yasmin. I miss Camilo. I can't decide between Camilo and Yasmin. I'm thinking ahead. What does this option even do? Because it's not that I want to decide between them. Let's see. I'm thinking ahead. I don't know if I want to be tied down at this point. Still a lot of time to go till the final. Yeah, and you don't want to get bogged down worrying about what Camilo and Yasmin are thinking. It's like you're in a love triangle. It's like a situation from one of Mikey's telenovelas. Or one of those books, you know, the series where she has to decide between the werewolf and the vampire. Genevieve thinks I'm in a vampire werewolf love triangle. I prefer merfolk. Stunning, great at singing. What's not to love about merfolk? The tail. You know, I think things are going to be different with Seb, compared to my past relationships, that is. How so? I'm going to explain it in a kind of weird way, but stick with me. So I read this book called Creating Your Feminine Breeze. It's about how women are always the caregivers and men try to take advantage of that. Basically, women are goddesses and men are mortals trying to suck out your power for their own gain. Does that make sense? Sure. Goddesses are naturally generous, and it intimidates mortals. Exactly. It's like I went out with a guy who told me he was going to be an entrepreneur. It impressed me at first, but then I found out that being an entrepreneur largely involved him playing duty calls. Duty calls. I paid that guy's rent for almost a year, plus every bill when we went out for dinner so he wouldn't have to wash dishes. All while getting my PhD. Oh. I dumped him eventually, but not soon enough. And that book helped me realize that if a mortal wants to be with a goddess, he has to help her shine. Seb's definitely that guy. I think so too. I'm not too proud to admit I've been taken advantage of before. Viv's been taken advantage of before. That's horrible. Yeah, it is. She holds up her fist and bumps yours. To new beginnings. You watch the sunlight filtering down to the daybeds and stretch in the gentle warmth. I was wondering, how did last night go with Yasmin? God, I feel like the game is not having normal conversations. It's just constantly trying to pick from you what you want, and then it doesn't give you what you want. How did last night go with Yasmin? It was weird. We didn't do anything. We didn't do bits, if that's what you're asking. That's not what I meant. You stretch out on the daybed watching the sky. Genevieve sighs. We should probably get changed. Can't be in PJs all day. Why not? The dressing room falls quiet as you come in. Mikey picks up her contouring sponge while Iona puts on eyeliner. Everything all right, girls? We were just talking about Bill and Camilo. Bill didn't even complain about me taking photos of dinner last night. At dinner? Of dinner. To post once I'm out? It can be quite hard to get the lighting right. He was so helpful. I bet he was. Iona? I wonder if Mikey and Bill will last. I think they're cute. They're a cute pair. Maybe they'll make it work. They both like sandwiches a lot. Did you hear people arguing here last night? Nope, I was chatting with Genevieve. Apparently Harry's quite funny when you get to know him. Wonder what the people in here were arguing about though. They're talking about the argument I heard between Camilo and Yasmin. Well, no, you know what? It's none of my business and I didn't tell them that I heard them arguing, so I'm not gonna say anything? Say nothing. I didn't hear anything. There's a brief pause before Iona dramatically sighs. Not gonna lie, I am well into Camilo. Did you know he can tie a cherry stem with his tongue? He doesn't even like cherries. That's dedication. Iona wanders into the bathroom to spray her hair. I should get ready for the day. This is my chance to look my best. Hopefully a new bathing suit. Oh my goodness. It's kind of cute. Gotta go for it. Watch out everyone, here I come. Josabrean, you're wowing me today. While Iona's still in the bathroom, Mikey whispers to you. Did you hear the creaking in the bedroom last night? I wondered if anyone was getting naughty. Or maybe it was the alien paying us a visit. Mikey heard creaking in the bedroom. It was probably one of the other couples. No way. In the same room as everyone? Iona struts back in, her hairstyling complete. Mikey, your makeup game is so good. I thought vloggers would look different without their filters on, but you're just as gorgeous in real life. I don't use filters. Well, I mean, there's color balancing and lighting correction and pore reduction, but that's just to give a fresh-faced look. Oh, like no makeup? I never see the point in that. Why do you want to look like you didn't make an effort if it took hours to do anyway? She turns to you. What do you think? What do I think about no makeup? You both look great. You got different styles, but I love both your looks. Aw, you're adorable. Thank you. I do like feeling like a light desert breeze. That aesthetic gets a lot of engagement right now. If you say so, babe. As Iona winds up her lipstick, a chunk of it falls out. My poor Manuka vibes. I got that in Tenerife. I'm sorry, I don't know these places. It's okay, I'll do emergency surgery. Tweezers. Mikey hands you the tweezers. Tweezers. You lift the broken piece of lipstick carefully so as not to squash it. Iona, hairdryer. I don't think it's long for this world. She brings the hairdryer closer. You feel the warmth along your hand and the lipstick begins to soften. You gently push the two halves together, letting the hairdryer melt them into one. Cocktail stick. Cocktail stick. With the cocktail stick, you lightly smooth the broken edge of the lipstick. The broken half tilts. I can't watch. Put it out of its misery, hun. Iona thinks the lipstick should be put out of its misery. I'm not giving up. I've got this. Hairdryer off. You wait for the lipstick to go solid again. After a couple of breathless minutes, it's good as new. You're total stars, both of you. If I ever do a makeup brand, I'm naming my first lipstick after you. Sticky Mikey? That doesn't really fit into my brand. Together you contemplate the fixed lipstick. As witness to these dramatic events, I can only say... It's gorgeous. It looks amazing on you. I'm glad we could save it. I will say a few words. That sounds like a funeral, not that we saved it. Manuka vibes, you served me well through good times and bad. Through a whole lot of kissing, and that 18-inch pizza challenge. Oh, pizza. Thanks to Josabrean, you will live on in style. You will now be known as Manuka Vibes 2, Revenge of the Vibe. So beautiful. You stand in silence. Outside, the birds are singing. It's me. Guys, I got a text. Who got a text? Mikey got a text. Everyone piles into the dressing room while Mikey reads the text. Girls, as a reward for successfully completing yesterday's secret challenge, the whole villa is being given a luxury treat. AJ and Genevieve high five. Put on your aprons and grab those spatulas. It's barbecue time. Hashtag time to catch up. Hashtag mushroom mayhem. Hashtag pull that pork. A barbecue lunch? That'll be barbecute. I was really hoping for some pancakes. Maybe Camilo can bring me leftovers. Next time on Love Island. Sierra needs help handling the meat. I can't fit it all in.
That's what she said.
The shiny demon strikes again. I should have expected this. And maybe I'll get my breakfast. Alright, I'm starting to feel the same sentiment that other people have been expressing on the Fusebox Instagram. And I mean, I was kind of feeling this in the beginning, that like there were so many conversations that were just like, I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. Like, what does it matter? I want some drama. And while the whole lipstick scenario was cute and all, I feel like that could have been shortened and there could have been more talking. Like, I feel like in previous seasons, there was more of just talk to the guys, talk to the guys, talk to the girls, you know? And now it's forcing me into a coupling and leaving me there while I talk to friends. Does that make sense? Like, it's okay. And it would be better if there were more episodes. I don't know if this is as short. I think people were saying that this is as long as it's going to get, is this many seasons that are on the list, whatever. Or episodes, not seasons. If there was more episodes, maybe that would make more sense and fill us in for more drama and whatnot. But I don't know what's happening. I don't want to complain too early, but I'm bored. And I want Ty. I want to go flirt with Ty. That's all I want. To flirt with Ty. That's it. And I want the game to not think I'm into AJ, because now I'm offended at this point that I'm not into AJ. Yasmin's cute. Camilo's cute. Ty's my boo. Okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.